Howdy, howdy, gamer goop. Today, we are playing more of this. And, excuse me for a moment. You know when there's a save point in an ominous hallway, there's going to be a boss fight. And last episode I hinted that, this episode we're preparing for it. Here we are. We finally made our way out. Whoa, what's with all these decorations? Looks like someone's about to get married. Uh-oh, the show is about to start. Let's hide. Welcome all, welcome all. Today is a most momentous occasion. After 42 seasons of Sweetheart's Quest for Hearts, it is now time to air our final episode. It has been a splendiferous run. Thank you all for your viewership. For as long as we have been on air, we have rigorously looked for a perfect suitor for our beloved Sweetheart. And each time, regretfully, Sweetheart was unable to find her one true love. But this time, we believe that we have truly outdone ourselves. This is the moment to end all moments. History begins here. Dim the lights, please. The final episode begins now. Let us commence the wedding. And here's the choir we trained at. Please, welcome to the aisle, Sweetheart's perfect suitor. A cake? Yes, it's true. Now you've seen everything. The answer has been obvious all along. The only suitor magnificent enough for Sweetheart is Sweetheart herself. Silence! Ahem. Let us begin the ceremony. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today. Sweetheart's marrying herself. That's so lame. Don't laugh, Kel. I actually feel kind of bad for her. Now, does anyone object to this holy matrimony? Speak now or forever hold your peace. In that case, by the power vested in me, I now pronounce you Sweetheart and Sweetheart. You may now kiss the... I object! Stop this wedding immediately! Don't do this, Sweetheart. This wedding is a sham. Loving yourself is one thing, but this is taking it way too far. Not you again! How dare you step foot back in here? Guards? Guards? Sweetheart, you're making a mistake. You can't just marry yourself. There's someone out there for you. I know it. Aubrey, what are you doing? She's gonna send us to the dungeon again. You understand nothing, random hero fan. I was a young princess once. I, too, once thought there was someone out there for me, out there in the universe. But that's all in the past now. I no longer believe in true love. I'll never love anyone else ever again. The only person I'm going to love from now on is myself. Now, guards, seize her! Hero? I don't think this is a good idea. Sweetheart, listen to me. You don't have to do this. What's this? Could it be? Hero! My hero has come for me! Oh, my sweet hero, I knew you wouldn't leave me alone like this. How you sway me with your words. Although it may be over between us, my heart has not yet forgotten you. I will give you one last chance. Marry me, hero. Here and now. Do so, and I will let you and your fans live. Wait, what? I can't do that. That's crazy. What's this? You reject me again? But how could this be? I don't understand. Oh, ho, ho. Uh-oh. Now you've done it. Ah, yes. I see everything clearly now. I'll admit it. I was wrong about you, hero. I thought that you were a worthy companion. But it seems you are jealous of me, just like everyone else. Yes, that must be it. My dazzling looks, my charming smile, my gregarious personality. It must be so difficult for you to even stand in my presence. Well, there is no need to despair anymore. I will end your suffering personally. Oh shoot, she's gone into battle mode. Farewell, miserable peons! I'll lock you up in the dungeon forever! Yep, probably saw this one coming from a mile away, but the boss fight is Sweetheart. Alright, let's get this started. Let's see. Uh-oh. Probably shouldn't have done that. Oh well, it is what it is. It's not like it's gonna kill us anyway. I just wanted to do this. It's pointless, you fools! You cannot dampen my positive energy! Uh-oh. And this is why we stocked up on poetry books, gamers. Not for use on Sweetheart, but for use on ourselves. Alright, it's on. Now the fight begins, truly. Alright. Trivial. Oh, hero, my hero, your smile charms my heart. I will make it mine. Whatever you say. Oh yeah, we can also use stab. I just realized that if we had it, but we don't, so whatever. You dare raise your fists at me? Fools! You should be groveling on your knees! Alright, everyone's angry again. We'll have to fix this. That's okay. Uh-oh. Probably focus on trying to make everyone sad again. Because if we get hit with one of those attacks while we're angry, we're in trouble. Luckily we have these. You've got to be joking. That's insulting, but also really funny. Which means we're gonna do it again. If there's one thing I've learned, is that if something didn't work the first time, it'll work again the second time. Am I right, or am I right? You've gotta be kidding. Oh man, this is ridiculous. You know what? Next time I'm not gonna be like that. Next time, I'm just gonna release energy. See what you think about that. See what you think about that. Show you. Alright. Take this. Oh, my beauty and grace is boundless and everlasting. It's a shame you won't be able to enjoy it for much longer. She became ecstatic. I see you're still standing. Cockroaches are resilient, I suppose. Oh ho 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 ho. She became manic. Oh shoot, we just skipped like 2 phases in the boss fight, or skipped 1 phase anyway. This doesn't look good. Okay. Looks like we're coming in to the final part. You know what? Isn't gonna work, but I don't care. I'll show you. $254 damage. Jeez. Oh shoot. Aubrey just got toasted. Alright. Guess we'll use that life jam. Or maybe not. You know, we'll give it a shot. This doesn't look good, but we'll give it our best. No. Is this what they call defeat? I cannot accept this. I will not accept this. You're all nothing but a bunch of lowly peasants. Except you lost the battle. Oh no, I just realized that Aubrey didn't get the experience. Oh well, that's what the book's for. How could this be? You're all nothing! How dare you defy me? Throw them in the dungeon! Guards? Guards? It's over, sweetheart. The wedding is cancelled. No, I cannot accept this. Just leave me alone. Could it be? My sweetheart! Oh, my sweetheart! Ah, I am so relieved that I made it in time. You must stop this madness at once. Captain Spaceboy? You idiot! I thought I told you to never show your face in front of me again! Oh, sweetheart, my sweet jelly-filled donut. Please, look into your heart and give me another chance. I should not have kept you waiting all those days. What are you doing? I'm sorry I didn't do this sooner. Marry me, sweetheart, right here on this very stage. Oh, my. This is all so sudden. How romantic. Sprout Mole Mike, I order you to marry us immediately. Yes, at once, my liege. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here to... Oh, forget the formalities, Mike. True love cannot wait. Yes, my princess. Ahem. By the power vested in me, I now pronounce you sweetheart and space husband. You may now kiss the bride. Oh, there's like a censor bar over it. That's funny. Oh, sweetheart. Let us travel the universe together and leave all this behind. Yes, yes, my husband. I will go anywhere as long as with you. Let us take leave, my sweetheart. We have been apart for much too long. Come, my ship awaits. Yes, of course, my dear. But first, there is one last thing I must do. Sprout Mole Mike, hand me the button. At once, my queen. The button? We won't need all this anymore. I'm ready now, dear. At long last, we can be together. Come, my queen, our chariot awaits. Wonder how long this will last. Well, I don't really wonder because I know, but whatever. There goes Sprout Mole Mike. So much for a happy ending. I don't think it's going to end well at all. Yeah, I guess this is a complete waste of time. Your bond with your friends became stronger. Everyone's follow-up moves improved. And there we have it. That's the hole that was left behind. Well, guess we can leave now. Huh? Looks like that hole is where we need to go next. What's the matter, Omori? Is there something wrong? Well, glad you asked, but yeah. We've got to get going. But before we go, let's finish up some unfinished business. I love Sweetheart! So much so that I have acquired tickets to the most prestigious Sweetheart's Quest for Hearts event. Although I was unable to obtain an ultra-rare impossible to obtain front row ticket, my reputable salesman has assured me that my ticket will still seat me in a prime location. He has also assured me that the event will start very soon, so I've been waiting here in line for many, many hours. I wonder if we should tell him. I am sure that at any moment the event will begin and I will be guided to my seat by none other than Sweetheart herself. Now, as I am the truest Sweetheart fan, I cannot even think of coming to the event without my most precious thing. Take a look at my beautiful... What's this? It's... missing? No, my most precious thing. I will not be able to attend my dream event without it. You four, since you are undoubtedly lesser Sweetheart fans, I must ask you to find my precious thing and return it to me. You'll know it when you see it. Oh, me too. Well, I guess we gotta find his precious thing. Let's save first. there we have it. Let's see, what kind of quests do we have? Pessy seems to have lost a precious thing. Maybe we can help him by retracing his steps in Sprout Mole Village. We have to go to the care package, return the teddy bear, get the interesting book, and tell Weeping Willow a joke. Psst, hey kids, I couldn't help but overhear. That guy Pessy dropped something valuable, right? Something precious, perhaps? I might be able to help you with that. This guy seems awfully shady. What's the catch, shady mole? Ahem. As you may already know, we sprout moles are very intelligent and high-functioning creatures. The smartest of us all, Mayor, is crafting a device that will help sprout moles do their work at a much higher capacity than was previously possible. A fabled device of legend that, when complete, will entirely revolutionize the modern world. He calls it the BED. The BED? What do you want that for? Hey, no questions. Get me a BED first, then we'll talk. A BED, huh? That seems simple enough. Wait, Kel. I don't know. He seems awfully untrustworthy. Maybe you should just give him a BED and see what happens. If you think so, Hero. Something about him really rubs me the wrong way. Well, I guess we should get him that BED. Something tells me that it's not going to be used for sleeping. Blast! Where in the world is my good-for-nothing son? Last night I asked him to analyze the effects of my latest invention, the BED, and I'm longing to hear the results. I hope he's not doing what I think he's doing. And what would that be? The mayor's son. All this training's made me so hungry. I really wish I had some tofu right now. Wow, thank you for the tofu. I really needed that. In return, here's my most prized possession. Please take good care of it. You got a big air horn. We're waking up a sleepy sprout mole. There he is. Eek! Who are you? Oh no, I'm late. Could it be that No. I must have overslept. But sprout moles don't oversleep. This BED, it's powerful. Maybe even too powerful. I better tell Dad about this. Probably better follow him. Why couldn't I already got this joke? Pretty good. Maybe even too good. Dad! Dad, I'm here! By the gods, son! Where have you been? I'm afraid I have some terrible news. What is it, son? You know you can tell me anything. Last night, while I was testing the BED, I overslept. No, it can't be. If what you've said is true, then all my research, this invention, the BED, it's all too powerful. You see, my theory was that a BED would help sprout moles gain a good night's rest and thus gain productivity throughout the day, but what good is it if the very same invention causes sprout moles to lose productivity instead? The BED has the potential for greatness, but the current risk is too high. By the gods, what have I done? I cannot unleash this dangerous technology upon the world, lest our humble village might never wake up again. Hey, you there. Child, take this BED away from us. We have no need for such power. You got a BED. Now, be gone and speak not of what you saw here today. Do my eyes deceive me? I don't believe it. It's a BED. A real, genuine, bona fide BED. I'm gonna use it right this second. Hey, what are you doing? We helped you, so you should help us. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's with all the attitude? It may not seem like it, but I'm a mole of my word. Now, you didn't hear this from me, but earlier, I believe I may have seen a sprout mole with a big pink bow digging through poor old Pessie's pockets. A sprout mole with a big pink bow? That sounds like Rosa. The menace Rosa's at it again. Come on, Omori, we gotta make her hand over Pessie's thing, no matter what. Well, we gotta do it. Let's try and find her. But where could she be? In the village, maybe? Or maybe in the castle. Aha! There she is. Rosa, the jig is up. Why are you here? I'm angry. Go away. Thanks to you, my dear sweetheart ran away with that blasted Captain Spaceboy. Again! Ah, sweetheart was only a few doors away, but now she's flown galaxies away. How will I follow her now? Do I look like I can fly to you? I don't know if that was really our fault. Rosa, we know you stole Pessie's thing. Now, give it back. This again? Why are you always after my sweetheart merchandise? I found it fair and square, so... It's finders keepers. Oh no, that's what we said to her before. Don't worry, guys. Let me handle this. Hey, Rosa. Why don't you and I try to work something out? You! No, I don't want to hear it. There is no way I'm giving you the most valuable new addition to my collection. Now get out of my house! What was that all about? Well, not much we can do. Heh, Rosa being difficult again? Figures, she's always been like that. Here, take this and show it to her. There's no way she'll refuse you after seeing this. Blackmail. Now, leave me and my new BED alone. Our business is done here. Are we really doing this? Rosa's dark past? Whatever you say. Gotta do what you gotta do. Back again? You amuse me. Such a fruitless effort. Step aside, guys. I'll deal with her. Wait, Kel. It's true that Rosa is a real pain, but I have some serious issues of using blackmail as a means to— Hey, Rosa! Check this out! Where did you get that? I've changed my mind. Please, kind sir, I'll give you anything you want. Just play hands over that blackmail at once. Ah, yes. You wanted Pessie's thing, right? Fine, whatever. Take it. It's yours. Now give me that blackmail. Hurry up and do it! You traded blackmail for Pessie's thing. I'm gonna need you to get out of my house now. You already got what you wanted, didn't you? Now scram! Scram, I say! Well, we got the thing. Whatever it is. Where is the thing? There it is. Should we be looking at this? Probably not. Oh, you found it! My precious thing! Thank you. I say, thank you. I say again. In return for your selfless deed, I bestow upon you the ultimate gift. A sweetheart bust. Ah, isn't it beautiful? May it fill you with joy for the rest of your days. Oh! That was me when I was trying to do that earlier. I assume this is another weapon. It's really heavy. Let's see. Decreased hit rate, decreased speed, increased attack, and decreased heart. Do I really want to use this? I don't know. Doesn't look like it's worth it, although reducing your speed down to 1 and being the last to attack does seem like a pretty nice thing sometimes. Didn't mean to unpause that early, but I'll take it out in editing. Alright, moving on to the other quests. Tomatoes. Alright, now let's head back up to the forest and see if we can finish up the other quests. Shouldn't be too hard. It makes you wonder if this was a different version of the vast forest before. I doubt it. Let's not worry about that. Let's look in the mirror. Nothing can go wrong. One of these days we're gonna get the mirror jump scare or whatever, and I will regret saying that. Oh, that's my teddy bear! There you go. All yours. I'm so happy to have you back, Teddy. Thank you for returning him to me. Here's a small gift for you. It's not much, but I hope you like it. Rubber duck. Come on, Teddy. What should we play first? Oh, I know. Would you like a cup of tea? I like how the bear is sentient. Kansley and Teddy are having a tea party. Oh, that's so sweet. You had to fight tooth and nail to get it, but we did it. Doesn't like you very much. What? Well, too bad. You're stuck with me. Alright, let's see. That's that quest done. Now let's go over to the Weeping Willow and see if she likes our joke. Hey, it's me, Weeping Willow, goddess of the lake. Thanks for the clams, I guess. They say money can buy happiness, but apparently it's not working. Can you do something funny for me? Maybe tell a joke? Okay, what is it? Too embarrassing to read out loud. Maybe someone older will be able to do it. Really? You called me out here for nothing? What a waste of time. Well, guess we gotta swap to hero then. 10 clams into the lake. Alright. Gotta read The bicycle one. Why couldn't the bicycle stand up by itself? It was too tired. That joke was so bad. It just makes me want to... Wah, wah. Oh man. Is it really that bad? Yes, it was. I guess we gotta find the joke that's not bad. Let's see. Oh hey, we're all the way back here. Well, we do have some other quests to do. Here we are in the park again. Let's see, what other quests do we have left? The interesting book. Demi would like to read something like that. Isn't Demi in the, other world? I guess we gotta do it. But, before we go... Eternal Banana. And we should also probably check on Basil's flowers. Always gotta keep those flowers watered. I wonder if these are time-based instead of, like, progression-based. If they're time-based, does that mean that theoretically you can get your stats up to however high you wanted? Perhaps. Probably not, though. I highly doubt they would let that oversight in. And I highly doubt that even if they did, anyone would even want to do it. I do like this music a lot, though. It's very calming. I do not know if this is necessary to get the alternate ending scene. Or not the alternate ending. The alternate scene at the end of the good ending, I mean. It's like an extra scene, less of an alternate scene, more of an extra. Not gonna go too in detail. The floor is sinking. How regrettable. Wish we could water these plants. Guess it wouldn't do any good. These trees remind me so much of the ones out of Earthbound, which is probably the idea. Because this is, as they say in the industry, a quirky, indie, Earthbound-inspired RPG. What a combination of words. This is a pretty nice place. You know, let's check our faux facts. Now that we have already completed the castle, let's see what the updated entries have to say. Rare bear. Warning, do not provoke. Do not show weakness. OMORI. Ghost bunny. Hostile bunny spirits yearning for revenge. OMORI. They're still kinda cute, though. Aubrey. Herald. A master of the blade. A sprout mole who has studied the art of combat for many years in order to be granted the prestigious title of Herald. OMORI. Marcia. A master of the axe. A sprout mole who has studied the art of combat for many years in order to be granted the prestigious title of Marcia. OMORI. Therese. A master of the bow. A sprout mole who has studied the art of combat for many years in order to be granted the prestigious title of Therese. OMORI. Lucius. a master of the arcane. A sprout mole who has studied the art of combat for many years in order to be granted the prestigious title of Lucius. OMORI. Horsehead. One part of a futile attempt to look like a complete horse. OMORI. Well, at least they tried their best. Aubrey. Horse butt. This costume is the butts. OMORI. Oh, now you're just being mean. Aubrey. King Crawler. A mindless parasite that kills sprout moles and harvests their empty husks in order to expand its own body. OMORI. King Carnivore. One of the sprout mole's many predators. King Carnivore invades sprout mole habitats by burrowing underground. They prefer their sprout moles warm and chewy. OMORI. Sir Maximus. A true master of the blade. A sprout mole who has studied the art of combat for hundreds of years in order to surpass the title of Herald and be granted the ultimate title of Maximus. OMORI. Sir Maximus II. A true master of the blade. The son of a sprout mole who has studied the art of combat for hundreds of years in order to surpass the title of Herald and be granted the ultimate title of Maximus. OMORI. Sir Maximus III. A true master of the blade. The grandson of a sprout mole who has studied the art of combat for hundreds of years in order to surpass the title of Herald and be granted the ultimate title of Maximus. Sweetheart. The impulsive and beautiful Mad Duchess who lives in a big pink castle in Firefly Forest. Loved by sprout moles everywhere. Has a soft spot for Hero. OMORI. Hey, let's not bring this up again, okay? Hero. Looks like that's it. Huh, we missed a boss in between King Carnivore and Sir Maximus. That's interesting. Oh, I bet I know which one that is. We're not going to be able to get it to it quite yet. Heck, we're not even going to be able to get all of the people in Faux Facts, I don't think, because it's not possible at some point in the playthrough. Well, let's head to Otherworld. This shouldn't take all that long. It's convenient that Otherworld was the first option. Budo is awesome, honestly. One of the best characters. Here we are in Otherworld! Let's see. Horse water. Gotta love horse water. Our first stop will be in Cattail Fields, where we will go to the Sprout Mole Colony. Here we are. Let's see. Now we gotta find whoever it is we gotta give this to. Looks like that's the one. Huh? What's that? You have a package for me? Hey, this is for my brother. Wow, there's 99 tofu in here. This is the best gift ever. He knows me so well. Thanks for the delivery. You know, I was saving this for a rainy day, but now that I have my care package, I won't need it anymore. Tofu. So good. That's that quest done. Let's see. And there was one other thing in Otherworld. Oh yeah, the book. We gotta donate the interesting book to someone who's gonna find it a lot more interesting than us. I love how everything, like, wraps around on itself here. Not everything, of course, but stuff that does. Let's see. The interesting book. Probably gonna have to go left for it. Let's see. Let's go inside this house. Is this Rosa's house? Let's see what is in here. The captain asked me to stay behind to watch his old ship. He's so cool in giving me orders. You just missed it, mate. Everyone just left on Captain Spaceboy's brand new ship. I'm happy to say that Captain Spaceboy and the Space Pirates are back in full force. Hope everyone's having a blast. Funny you should mention that. Let's see. We have the interesting book. But I don't remember who needs it. This is Smol's house. He doesn't need the interesting book. Well, I guess we can go back to the vast forest. Maybe an Orange Oasis. Let's check Orange Oasis first. Though, I kind of thought... Oh well, never mind. I'm pretty sure it's not here, but we'll check for completeness. Plus we got some other things to do, like now we can cut these open. At last, I am free! Excellent, excellent, excellent. Take this, it's a gift from me. Alright, let's go. Yeehaw. A wishbone. Is that an item that we can equip? Luck plus 7. If we're doing a luck build, then that sounds good. Hey! How you do, buckaroo? The name's Mr. Outback, and I was busier than a moth in a mitten traveling the world in my youth. Nowadays, I'm more reserved. I stand on a cliff and give advice to those who are willing to ask. Them folks who've been here long, they know me more than they're letting on. We got a third eye, you could say. A sixth sense, if you get my drift. You three purple-haired friends are full of life and spirit, but you, dark-haired kiddo, your aura's all cattywampus. It's all dark and twisted, and it ain't mellowing down anytime soon. You got a real journey ahead of you. Now, let's not discourage you, boy. Everyone's got their own journey, and I'd be obliged to help y'all on yours. I can answer a handful of questions, so ask away if you desire. Hoo-wee! That's a good one. Now where do I start? Well, this place has been around since the beginning of time, I reckon. Looks different to everyone, but this time around it's pretty colorful and cutesy for the most part. Not to mention pretty dang big. That's a powerful imagination you got there, kiddo. And that's all she wrote. Did you want me to tell you about something else? So yeah, that's pretty much confirmation that Headspace is the creation of OMORI / Sunny. And it's like an imagination realm. Well, your friend ain't here is all I can say, but I think you have a way of knowing that answer. When someone looks for the truth, the world will create a set of keys. And those keys, they'll take a different form depending on the person's will. You know what your keys look like, don't ya? Just press Q. Alright, how old are you? Don't you know not to ask old folks that? I'd say give or take 33,000 years, though. But it's not like that matters all that much at this point. Now y'all better skedaddle. It's a long journey ahead, young whippersnappers. I'm rootin' and tootin' for ya. Well, that was interesting. Let's see what else there is. Still looking for the guy who wants the interesting book, but I don't know if he's out here or not. Let's see. Now my memories are all muddled up. I'm pretty sure interesting book guy is not here. But there's Dino's Dig. We're not going to take on Dino's Dig this episode. I've already spent enough time as it is wandering around. Boring book is what we found before, but now we know of interesting books. Oh! I think I remember now. The guy who wants an interesting book actually lives in Firefly Forest. He's in one of those sections where you have to find the tracks, I think? Maybe I'm misremembering. But I do believe he's still there. So, we'll go back. I still think this was a worthwhile diversion, though. Besides, once we're in Firefly Forest, we better go ahead and head down that hole and see what's there. 'Cause if I'm being honest, I'm probably gonna give up. If this isn't it. Interesting book. Interesting book. That's where Rare Bear is. Oh, we also have some other stuff to do in the castle, too. So we should probably go check on that before we do much else. Let's see. This song reminds me of a lot of the song that you hear in certain points of the game when spooky things happen, and also the song that OMORI plays on the piano. It's not here. I think that our quest subject is in the castle. This is where the Weeping Willow is, I believe. Or no, this is the one. Thank goodness. What to read? What to read? Read every book on this shelf over 20 times already. Well, I had something more interesting to read. Whoa, where'd you come from? There you are. Wow, this book sure is interesting. Something scary is gonna happen. Oh, sorry, must have zoned out for a moment there. Thank you for showing me this interesting book. I'll have to give you something in return. Let's see here. How about this one? Here you go. This book is a collection of some of the saddest poems ever written. Please enjoy it. A deep poetry book. Now, where was I? Well, I guess nothing scary happened. That's good to know. I was totally expecting that. Let's see what this is probably... Let's see. Where starts sad in battle? We've got a lot of stuff, haven't we? That's good. We're doing the quests. Let's see what Mari has to say about that. This place is really overgrown, isn't it? You all are so brave for going through this forest. There's even an old minecart running through here. I wonder what it was used for. That's a good question. Well, there you have it. You love to see it. Alright, let's follow this track to the castle, and we got a bit of work to do. Just a little, though. This is important for achievements. Let's save first. Alright. Just went to double check a couple of things, and we are good to go on achievements. Except for one. And that is one that we can find in the castle. That I missed last time. I try to spoil myself too much beyond what I can. Alright, down here again. Let's see. Oh, here's a hole that has opened up. The gasp! Could it be? Ah, finally, some company. I've been alone for so long, but after what feels like an eternity, at last, I have an audience. Who am I, you ask? Why, I am the great up-and-coming artiste, Rococo! This guy's kinda weird. Let's get out of here. Wait! Don't go! Please listen to my story! Excuse us. Please listen! I'm so lonely! Ahem. Right. Now where should I start? In the beginning was me, crying in a pod in the middle of space, witnessing my home planet blow up right before my eyes. I can still remember it all so vividly. Fire. Fire. Everywhere. And then darkness. When I awoke, I found myself in the middle of a desert, surrounded by a sea of brown sugar, in a strange land I soon learned to be called Orange Oasis. Even as a baby, I knew I was the sole survivor of my species, the last elf in the entire universe. So this is how it ends, I thought. Yet, in a stroke of luck, I was found by none other than a young donut by the name of Sweetheart. Aha! I knew it! I knew she was a donut. Told you! She brought me to her family, and they took me in as one of their own. Sweetheart and I, we grew up together. It was a rough childhood. We fought frequently, but she would always win. If I fought back, well... Anyway, I learned to run, and I got quite good at running, but there's only so far you can run. Yes, it was a hard time, but even through that suffering, I stood firm, because even then, I knew everything had a purpose. I was sent to this planet and survived for one reason and one reason only, to repopulate my entire species. And how are you going to do that exactly? There is a conspicuous gap in my memory after this, so I will fast forward a few years. At some point, Sweetheart and I fell deeply in love, became engaged, and moved to this giant castle together. We were inseparable, her and I. We loved each other dearly. I would do anything for her, and I mean anything. I was ready to spend the rest of our lives together, to grow old, and to raise hundreds upon hundreds of children. Thinking about it now, I wonder if I ever made that clear to her. Anyway, continuing my story. Alas, all good times must come to an end. As Sweetheart's fanbase grew, she and I grew apart as well. She began receiving gifts and letters from suitors all over the universe, asking for a chance to prove their love to her. Being her one true love, I was vehemently against this notion, but she wouldn't have it. Sweetheart is for sharing, she would say. So, one night while I was asleep, Sweetheart and her servants tied me up and sealed me inside the walls of her castle. I have been wandering aimlessly through the darkness inside the walls ever since, surviving off old toast and tofu. Fast forward a few more years, and that brings us to now. Yes, you four are the first living beings I have seen since that fateful day. Wow, sir, that's a really, shocking story. Oh, Sweetheart, why did you do it? Was I not good enough for you? Well, sorry about everything. We're going to go now. Wait! I'm not finished yet! For the last few years, I've had a long time to think. I kinda gave up on my dreams and all that stuff now. It all seems so far away and pointless. So, I decided to drop everything and become an artist instead. And since I'm just starting out, I suppose I can give you all a discount. For my first ever masterpiece, I will only charge you 1,000 clams. Only 1,000? Well, what do you guys think? 1,000 clams is kind of steep, isn't it? Please commission me. We'll think about it. Ah, yes. Yes, of course. Do take your time. Wonder who that painting is of. It looks awfully familiar. I will stand right here until the end. Yeah, it's pretty obvious that Rococo is based on that artist that's in Sunny's neighborhood. For my first ever masterpiece, 1,000 Clams, have you decided to assist me on my journey of self-discovery? The magnificent! Please return after some more adventuring. After all, greatness takes time. And that is an achievement. A simple futon. The sheets are cheap, lumpy, and have many holes in them. Well, I guess that's that. I won't disappoint you. Please return after some more adventuring. After all, greatness takes time. I won't disappoint you. I do sincerely apologize for that terrible accent of some kind. Well, that was a thing that happened. Alright, well, I believe that's all the achievements that we have for now. Let's see. I believe so. Well, we can do them anyway later, I think. So, let's head down the hole. It's a long way down. Do you want to jump? Sure. No! Don't leave me! Can't say I'm too thrilled by this notion, but whatever. This song is the same song that plays in the Firefly Forest. It's kind of nice. A white egret orchid. In the language of flowers, it symbolizes the phrase, "My thoughts will follow you into your dreams." Mountains of books forgotten through time. The keepers of this library have long since passed. Fascinating. You find a book of interest. Read an excerpt. One by one, they fell asleep on the car ride home. It was a long day at the beach, after all, and everyone was exhausted. Redacted was the first to nod off, then the rest. And since these names are censored by the amount of squares, I'm just going to refer to them as 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. based on how many, so that we can still tell who is who, kinda. As the sun set over the freeway, one's head accidentally drops onto Six's shoulder. The sudden jolt wakes him, but he doesn't dare open his eyes. He pretends to be asleep and steadies his breathing. He listens to the sound of the road. He feels the soft sun resting on his skin, and a slight tinge of pain on his nose from tomorrow's sunburn. He is happy. Very, very happy. And he makes a vow to himself that no matter what, he will remember this moment forever. Aw. And it's so sad because, like, this library got buried. It's obviously Sunny and Aubrey. Another book of interest. A puddle of juice sinks into the carpet. Hovering above it is none other than Three, holding an open juice box. He looks around at his friends, who are all wearing the same face of disappointment. He lets out a guilty chuckle. In what seems like less than a second, Three disappears out the front door. A tiny black kitten makes her way through the stain, leaving sloppy wet tracks all across the carpet. Four's face turns red and yells for Three, but Three is already long gone. Four hands Four some wet paper towels. Looks like they're the only adults here. And if they don't clean this up soon, The carpet is going to stain. I'll have to deal with 3 later. So, is that implying that the length of their names is what each one? That doesn't make any sense. Sunny and OMORI both only have 5 letters in their name. Aubrey has 6. It was a hot summer day, and all one could think about was why they couldn't do this tomorrow. The backyard was a mess. Planks of wood were strewn about the area. Paint stains blotched the grass thanks to 5 and 6's work. All day, one watched 4 lug planks of wood back and forth from his dad's pickup truck. He watched 3 hammer his fingers over and over, and made note that over an hour has passed since 4 has climbed down her ladder. I will just be their moral support, one thought, as he sat sleepily in the shade of his favorite tree. Of course, he knew this wouldn't be the case. Soon his friends will be asking for his help, and he won't be able to refuse. The treehouse is for everyone, so it's only fair that everyone puts some work into it. One knows this and agrees, but reluctantly. He slides up and wobbles his way to the mess. He knows he should put in his fair share. If he just had to be, it just had to be on the hottest day of summer. Oh, hello, Mari. We'll go down here. I want to see how many books we can find. I don't think that there are a lot of them that we can read, but there are some. You find a book of interest. This year, one was lucky enough to get assigned to a desk next to the small window. Every day during class, one would gaze listlessly through the opening. At the shadows of the trees, the clouds creeping overhead, his mind drifted elsewhere, into his own worlds, his own stories, his own adventures. He had a habit of doing this. It was easy for him to get lost. Today was the same day as any other. One stared vacantly out the small window as the clouds passed by, one by one. Suddenly, a hand playfully slaps his back, snapping him out of his reverie. One looks away from the opening. 3 smiles. He motions that class is over and it's finally time for lunch. It's pizza day today, and they need to bolt to the cafeteria before it's all gone. One's stomach growls. He looks at the small window one last time. He would have to continue his adventure another day. That's obviously headspace. Alright, we're almost to the end, I think. Another egret orchid. Lots of those around here. My thoughts will follow you into your dreams. Takes on a lot of significance. It's sunset. A strange statue watches over the hidden lake. It might have meant something significant in the past, but time has made its engravings illegible. Either way, it doesn't matter to the company visiting it today. They're only here to use it as a diving board. The brothers take turns jumping off the statue. 4 jumps first, then 3, then 4 again, then 3 again. The brothers gleefully urge one to join them, and after some careful thought, one warily agrees. One shuffles up to the statue and looks down at the moving water. He can hear his heartbeat. His ears begin to ring. His legs feel as if they would give out at any time. He tries to focus on his breathing. He feels something crawling on his shoulder, and his eyes fly open to meet with those of a black spider. In an instant, one loses all senses and hurls himself into the lake. Water fills his nose. He exerts his limbs, but the water is stronger. He's too weak, too helpless. Or that is what he believes. One shuts his eyes and waits for the brothers to save him. So, what I can infer is the names that are blacked out have as many characters as the people they're referencing. So 1 is I, which would be Sunny in this case. 6 is 6 is Aubrey. 4 is Hiro and Mari, and 3 is Cal. If there's a 5, it could be Basil, of course. Do we have any more books to read? We do have more books to read. Read an excerpt. Everyone is over again today. The special occasion is Saturday morning. From 7 a.m. to 11 a.m., a group of 6 friends eat a delicious homemade breakfast and watch TV together. It's the most enjoyable part of every week. One looks at the clock. 8 a.m. 2 hours left. He'd be able to watch with everyone else until 10 a.m., when his tutor arrives. One grimaces. What he thought would be a rewarding hobby has been nothing more than a nuisance. Instead of watching the shows with the rest of his friends, he'll be the only one to miss out. If only he could watch the last hour of everyone else. If only he didn't have to play the violin. Something opened. An old grandfather clock. On closer inspection, it doesn't seem to be working. And there's the piano. Dot dot dot. Well, we should probably collect the key before we inspect whatever that is. Let's collect it. This is another necessary key. L. 6 keys left. I don't know which way we should go. Should we go here? Part of this shelf has been cleared out. There is a hole here. Look into the hole. Do I dare look and see what's inside? Probably something spooky. It's Basil. Basil doesn't look so good. Don't forget, it's in the toy box. Well, that's lame. I didn't get to see what was on the other side. Looks like we're going to be reloading a save. So that's exactly what we're going to do. So if you'll excuse me, I'll go do that. Alright, so a little bit of sleuthing around after reloading the save has taught me that you need to read all the books, and then the secret area will open up. And if you want to see what the secret area leads to, you gotta do it before you go to that area. Because this is a mandatory key, after all. Peculiar. The piano. Jump rope. The wall feels hollow here. Delicious fruits. Would you like to eat some? No way, is this gonna be a secret encounter? You feel better. We gotta do this. Okay, gamers. Looks like there's only one thing left to do, and that is a grand piano. The word OMORI is etched across the center. The wall feels hollow here. Gotta be some way to get to that. Or no, maybe not. I guess we can't do it right now. So, I guess we won't do it. Anyway, business as usual. See you back in the, white space. Here we are, back in white space. And now the music's not playing anymore. A light bulb hangs from the ceiling, wherever it is. Look into the light bulb. It's pitch black inside. You can't see a thing. It seems to be more violent than usual, though, if you ask me. Which is interesting. Almost like it's trying even harder to light. Let's see how our hangman is doing. Elk E black ace. You can probably tell what it's trying to say, but I'm not going to say just in case. And yeah, we're trapped in this situation again. Unfortunately, it seems as though we're stuck here. So, you know what that means. It means we gotta stab yet again. Alright. Here we are again. Back at Sunny's house. You have a new message. Hey Sunny, it's Mommy. Are you doing okay? You haven't been answering my calls or responding to my voicemails. If you keep ignoring me, I'll start to get worried again. I hope you're pacing your chores. I don't think even I could finish everything in one day. Did you end up visiting Kel? If not, it's alright. I understand. Just take things at your own pace. By the way, can you check the closet downstairs and see if there's anything you want to keep? We'll probably just throw away whatever you don't want anymore. There's only 2 days left before I come pick you up. Okay, that's it for now. Mommy loves you. Bye, honey. But you don't feel like doing your chores right now. Well, and I guess with that, gamers, we should probably go ahead and call it quits. But not before we brush our teeth and look in the mirror. Nothing bad will happen at all from looking in the mirror. Gotta brush our teeth. If I forget to brush my teeth. You brushed your teeth. Your breath is now minty fresh. So yeah, that's it for now. We'll go have another fun day hanging out with Kel tomorrow. Or whenever I end up recording. So, peace.